last night. Not much. Wind blew pretty good. I was up and down a little bit. Didn't sleep real good, but got a good enough sleep. It's about 7 o'clock, sun's just starting to come up. And I don't want to get out of my bed because it's cold.
Laramy Sasquatch Miller is a throwback champ from another era, a creature of the past. This hunter, father, figure of the West, is a man of the mountains with a calling to fulfill. Join him on the trail, presented by Case Knives.
He got himself tangled up. He must have been tangled up for a solid couple minutes before I woke up and heard him this morning. So just when I thought it was bad and we had all this snow and I'm wanting to get down the mountain, and this happens. He's gonna postpone me at least a couple of days. I'm gonna have to stay here with him. Get his leg wrapped real good. Try to get some of that swelling out. Get some blue coat on his leg to try to get those cuts to start healing quick. Luckily it's cold, it works like ice. Look at it, could be worse. He could have broke his leg, but it's tender to him. Luckily horses heal pretty fast, but yep, that puts my plans. 7. I'm sorry, buddy. Remember at the very beginning when I said it was harder with a horse? It is. Now I got to worry about him. I can't just head down the mountain. I got to figure things out. So I got some of this cut heel stuff that'll, you might not like it at first, might sting a little bit. Hey, I know it stings, buddy. Oh. I got some gauze. This is mainly, it's cold enough I don't think it'll get infected, but it's mainly to keep it from getting infected. Keep dirt and whatever else from getting in it. He's not quite sure about it, look at him. But I'll probably have to change it again tomorrow and do the same thing, and hopefully that helps. I'm just thankful he didn't break it, because I've had horses that get caught up like that, just not used to being on, whether it's a high line or staked out or whatever it is. You know, they get caught like that and wind up actually breaking a leg or something like that. So I'm thankful he didn't do that. You can tell he's cold. Look, he's shivering. It's probably 20 degrees. It got down around 0 last night. It's probably only 20 degrees right now. But honestly, that's going to help that wound so it won't fester. Hopefully it doesn't get infected. Hopefully he heals quick. So time will tell. We're stuck here till he does.
Seven's alpine inexperience finally shows, presenting an unexpected setback for Laramy, holding him in the high lonesome, delaying a return to the trail.
chainsaw, I'm gonna have to stay here another night. I think I'm gonna make me just a makeshift lean-to right here, just a quick one. That enough for me to get out of the weather tonight. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tie a log to there, to that tree, and then just make it slant back. And that way I have something, because the wind predominantly is either going to come out of the south or it's going to come through this canyon right here. So that way I can at least be out of the weather a little bit in case it really snows tonight and I don't wake up with a foot of snow on top of my sleeping bag. I'm going to sit here and get a little bit more energy, and then I'm going to do that. I need to cut more firewood. Lots more firewood. Oh yeah. All right, so if you look, I've got that tied to there, and then I've got this one down here tied, like so. Now I'm gonna cut three. Yeah, three should do it. 3 logs that'll go from there to there, and then lay branches on top of it. That'll at least keep the weather off me for the most part. So now what I'll do is I'll just take branches, lay them along that top all the way to the bottom. Where's my hatchet? Under snow somewhere, probably. What do you think, folks? Think it'll do? I think it's gonna keep me, I'm gonna fill that little hole in back there in the back, and I think it'll keep me plenty dry. At least drier than last night. Woke up with an inch of snow on my bedroll. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm gonna do for food today. Big guy's hungry. Still melting snow. I look up. I sleep tucked up next to that log tonight. You know, really, I didn't get that much snow on me compared to you walk right out there and there's 3.5 inches. Well, there's maybe a dusting of an inch where I slept last night, and hopefully the lean-to will catch the rest of it that the tree didn't catch. Wasn't planning on staying here longer than one night. Better to be smart than wind up in trouble. Still got a lot of time left here. And if I get hurt now, guess what? I might not make it out of here. Well, folks, that's all I got for now. It's cold, snowy, I'm hungry. Not the best of conditions, but guess what? My attitude's still good, so that's half the battle right there.
Well, it's only been a few days since Laramy's been gone, but it already feels like a month. And it's just weird waking up, feeding her, making myself breakfast, and you can't help but wonder, like, what is he eating? Has he even eaten yet? Has he gotten anything? And you almost feel kind of guilty. You know, he could be out there eating worms. I know he planned on eating grubs. I don't feel like I'd survive out there because I don't know if I could eat a grub. I hope he's all right. I hope he's not too hungry. I hope he's got a good shelter by now. I hope he's warm. So I bundled up Munchkin and we went for a hike. We always take Kimber as our bodyguard. We don't go too far away from the house without Laramy. And hiking these trails, you know, I can't help but wonder, what is he up to right now? How far has he gotten? Has it been easy? Is there more snow because he's higher up? Which makes me worry because I don't know how great his shelter is or if this is a travel day. I'm not gonna lie, we are both worried sick about him right now.
There's no water, I have no food. Need to figure out something there. I can make it another day without food if I have to, but don't really want to. But in a snowstorm like this, you don't really have a choice. It takes all your energy just to stay warm. You go out and start wasting a bunch of energy doing nonsense, then you really get in a pickle. So I'm just gonna keep gathering some of the snow. Out here outside the trees, there's probably 2.5 inches already. Coming down. Who knows, the way it's set in, might have a foot by the time this is all said and done. That wouldn't be good. At least I can still move in a foot though. Oh, winter wonderland. 7 says this is nonsense. You know, I agree. This has been the story of my last day and a half, as I have literally done nothing but cut firewood and melt snow for water for both me and Seven. And it's gonna have to happen for the next couple days until he gets better.
At this altitude, the mountain's behavior often dictates what becomes essential.
I mean, I'm having to, luckily this is half full of water already, but I'm having to melt it at least 2, sometimes 3 times before I have enough for 1 pot. And Seven will drink 3 to 4 pots at one time. Now, the amount of firewood that I'm using, because I'm having to constantly melt snow for water, is a lot. So I literally melt water and I cut firewood, and I have about an hour the rest of the day where I'm not doing that to try to find myself food. Today I might just have to take a couple, 2 or 3 hours and go try to hunt because I need food. You know, in situations like this where I don't have a ton of energy to go hunt a bunch, setting traps and snares and stuff like that is unbelievable because they're working while you rest. You know, legally I can't set snares and I can't set any traps yet, but that would make my life so much easier. You know, there's not much. I could set some deadfalls for mice and stuff like that, but I'm gonna wait until I get to my other camps and I'll set those there. But like for these squirrels, because squirrels are very habitual. Same thing with those rabbits. You know, if I could go set snares where those rabbits are running because I can see with the snow today, that's a great way to catch food because you're not having to expend a bunch of energy hunting. Those traps are hunting for you. Like I said, legally, where I'm at, you can't do that. So I'm going to rely on my hunting skills and pray they pay off. You know, the one nice thing about the snow, too, is you can see where everything's moving. If anything's moving. Now I'm walking through this thick stuff, seeing if I can't scare up a grouse or get a squirrel in a tree or something. I'm exerting quite a bit of energy, so we gotta be careful because you never know, there might be some deer or elk bedded down in here. Yeah, this has been a doozy of a day, I can tell you that. See right here where he's been. See right here where he's been going back and forth. Come on, buddy. Show yourself. Probably got a nest burrowed under the ground right there somewhere. That's the one thing you don't hear about. You know, you haven't had enough calories to keep your body going, is you don't hear about how cold you get. Because without enough, you know, without that consistent calories, your body can't create that heat. So hopefully I can get something to put in my belly and that'll help me sleep tonight too. Otherwise it might be a long, miserable night tonight. Because I'm cold right now. And I know it's going to drop another 10 degrees probably.
No fresh meat for the fire. Sparse patches of winter grass appease a mending 7. With white death all around, every decision is the difference between thriving or surviving.
It's cold tonight. I mean, it feels like it's in the single digits, but I don't know what it is. All I know is everything's iced up, it's not snowing at the moment, so hopefully it stays that way. It'll be cold tonight, but I'd rather it stay that way and not snow, because I can't stay here. I can't keep boiling water for 7 and water for me, and gives me no time to find any food. I need to go set up a semi-permanent camp and Yeah. So that I have better shelter, better conditions, and that'll give me more energy, because I'm not going to have to do all the other things. Give me more energy to go out and hunt and actually go try to find some big game. I'm going to go to bed and wake up in the morning and hope it's a better day.